What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big NCAA March Madness tournament breakdown of the East region. To check out the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. We roll on 1:45 p.m. Eastern, and this is Max has his two favorite teams on this card. And now we start with his second favorite team. St. Bonaventure Bonnie, 16-4 on the year versus number 8 seed LSU Tigers, 18-9. What a tough matchup. Bloomington, Indiana for this. We have LSU opening up as 1-point favorites. That's moved to 1.5. It's even moved to 2 at a couple of the books. Now that -2 is at a leading indicator book, but it's at plus 100. The total opened up at 144.5. No movement. St. Bonaventure comes in having won 6 of 7 on their way to the A-10 championship. In the final, they comfortably handled VCU 74-65. Guard Kyle Lofton was excellent. 23 points, 6 assists, 5 boards. He led the way all year, averaging 14.6 points, 5.5 assists, 6'10 big man Osuni, a man that Max talks about often, 14 points, 12 boards, 3 blocks. He was great. He averaged 10.5 points, 9.5 boards, 2.9 blocks on the season. All 5 starters averaged double digits for this deep Bonnie's squad. They're third in the nation, allowing just 60.4 points per game. They score 70.5 points per game. They only turn the ball over 11.1 times per game. They hit 44.9% from the field, 35.4 from 3, and 73.4 from the foul line. LSU had an excellent season. In the SEC tournament, they had impressive wins over Ole Miss and Arkansas to take them to the final, where they lost 80-79 to Alabama in an extremely memorable game. 20 minutes before game time, there was an altercation between the two teams. It was a passionate affair. LSU hadn't won this tournament since 1980. It was the Tigers' first time in the final since 93. LSU needs their 4 stars to all play well at the same time to get on a run in this tourney. And that's asking a lot. And if any of them get in foul trouble, if any of them get injured, what happens then? Star freshman Cameron Thomas averages 22.6 points per game. Trendon Wofford comes in fresh off a career-high 30 points in the SEC final. Averaged 16.7 points, 7.4 boards, 3.0 assists. Javonte Smart, 15.9 points, 4 assists. Darius Days, 11.7 points, 7.9 boards. And then no one else averages more than 4.2 points per game. They score 82.1 points per game, hit 46.3% from the field, 35% from 3, and 74.6% from the line. Ooh-wee, Max. Your Bonnies in tough against the Tigers. Take it away.
Jim, if I was an American, I would sort of feel like this is a civil war. North versus South. Best versus worst. Good versus bad. And you know what? Those Bayou Tigers better go back to eating their freaking alligators and crocodiles, because you know what? Bonaventure is coming through. They're going through them, and it's going to be glorious. It's going to be salivating. It's going to be cupcake goddamn madness. Jim, let me tell you something, bro. This Bonnie team is fantastic, and they still could play another year together. That motion offense that they're running, that off-ball movement is glorious. It's beautiful. And you know what? They are not in a rush to do anything. They are going to frustrate you. They are going to make you guard for 25 seconds, and then they're going to hit a shot. It's Bonnie time, bro. It's Bonnie time. And you know what? That man-to-man defense, it's good. They don't have to go to the matchup zone if they don't have to. Because you know why? They just have to compact the paint around Oshuni, and they're good. Because as long as Oshuni stays on the floor, stays out of foul trouble, Bonnie's going to win this game. Bonnie's gotten hot from 3. You have a triple-headed monster of Jaron Holmes, Dom Welsh, and Kyle Lofton. All you needed was that connecting piece. You freaking poached the guy from the University of Miami, Ohio, in Jalen Attaway, and he fits goddamn perfectly into what we do at freaking St. Bonaventure. I think that when you look at LSU, listen, it's undeniable. They got good point guard play with Javonte Smart. They got a ton of shooters, and they're very good in one-on-one situations, which I think they're going to have a lot of against Bonaventure based on the defense that they're going to be playing. I think that with the Bonnies, they got to dictate the tempo. That's definitely going to be key. Playing that half-court defense and being able to stop these shooters that are very good in these one-on-one situations is going to determine what happens, whether or not I am crying or whether or not I am punching the air like I'm Rocky or Mike Tyson. All I can tell you right now is this is like white chicken meat and potatoes. It's time to eat. It's Bonnie's time. All right? First half defense. They're only allowing 23 points per half. If they can maintain that, I think that they're going to be on their way to a win. I think that by the numbers, they're +3 in the first half. The 3-point defense has been fantastic with only 5 makes allowed, under 30%. They get those loose balls. They don't allow those easy second chance opportunities. And with their ball distribution from Kyle Lofton, every guard in this freaking backcourt can pass the ball and make a pretty play. I like them way more at 3 for the show, but it's Bonnie money line time, It's win or die, and we're gonna be cooking up some LSU Tiger. And if anybody's got a problem with that, you're my enemy. You're my enemy.
The best money line I can get you is at Bet365 at +110.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's +106, +105, or +100 at the other books.
That just means they're afraid. They're afraid, Jim, and they should be. So I'll take that +110, and we'll roll.
The Bonnies at +110 available at Bet365.
It is worth noting, though, that I will be on the Bonnies first half money line, full game money line, first half spread, full game spread, and then probably hit them a couple other times at some point, at some numbers that I sell a couple points on. So I'm going at least $1,000, maybe $1,000 or $2 deep just on this game.
Oh no, that was a first half money line. They're +105. Jesus, they're +105. My fault. Damn it! I can't get you that +110.
Jim, you're breaking a small percentage of my heart right now.
I'm sorry. I'm.
You know what? Like, what are these bookies trying to do? Not one of them sponsor the show. First off, that's a problem. And now they're trying to chintz us on these lines.
+106 at FanDuel is the best I can get you.
Man, like, just despicable, Jim. Despicable. These guys that couldn't bet professionally, so they wanted to go to the other side of the freaking counter. I'm heated, bro.
St. Bonaventure Bonnies +106 at FanDuel. Man, do I wish I could watch this game sitting right beside you. Now, next up in the East region is the winner of Texas Southern Tigers and Mount St. Mary's against Michigan. We're not going to break that game down until we know who's playing Michigan. That's at 3 p.m. Eastern.